Welcome in, everybody. This is Dr. Carmen talking to you on the Best Life podcast. I am a licensed psychologist in the state of Florida, and I practice psychology working with clients who have depression, anxiety, trauma, stress. And those are the main things that I focus on, as well as chronic illness and trying to maximize or optimize your lifestyle despite your chronic illness and the things that may come with it. So the reason that we're getting together today to talk is related to stress and anxiety, but actually I find it helpful as another adjunct to my therapies to help patients calm down, lower adrenaline and cortisol in their system, and also to help their medications work better for those who are on medications for chronic conditions. We're talking about tapping. You may have heard of it because it's been very popular lately. When I was in graduate school, it was still kind of new, and I'm aging myself here, but tapping or emotional freedom tapping techniques originated in the 70s and 80s when doctors were trying to figure out other ways to help people manage their stress, anxiety, and phobias. It draws on the Chinese practice of acupuncture, which teaches the body's energy travels along specific pathways. I got interested in this, one, because I was treating patients with chronic pain back in the day. So meditation, mindfulness, acupuncture, massage, all of those things help people with chronic pain. Sometimes even when stronger medications would not, and it didn't bring the side effects of the stronger medications. Also, as I began to get into treating more people with post-traumatic stress disorder for various different traumas related to work, related to assault, I started finding these other ways for them to feel safe because for that population with trauma, it's not always feeling safe to them to close their eyes and allow things to just come, because usually when they close their eyes, the stuff in the background from their traumatic events or events come back up and it's hard to fight them. So they tend to stay busy. So this is one way to help them to manage their stress levels or their anxiety levels and calm down and re-regulate. And that's a big thing, helping to re-regulate your system. So they paired that with acupressure instead of acupuncture. So we will be tapping on different acupressure points, the side of your hand, the inside of your eyebrows, the outside of your eyebrows, around the temple, under your eyes, under your nose, under your lip, on your collarbone points. If you're going to do it one-handed, the collarbone point should go to your opposite side for the accurate amount of pressure rather than just right here. That it's hard to get that pressure just right. So on the opposite side works better. On the side of your hand, like this, on the side of your torso, like this, and the top of your head. I think I've covered all of the points. Studies show that acupuncture is effective for some conditions. Some scientists believe that it works because it stimulates the central nervous system and causes the body to release helpful chemicals like endorphins or, that feel good hormone oxytocin that you get when you get a nice hug or you hug your dog or your cat. Those kinds of nice chemicals get released to calm the system down, to stop the flow of adrenaline, to stop the flow of cortisol. Let me see. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. I'm looking at my notes here. You can practice this as many times as you want. Generally, we want to do a rating to see where you are. I like to tell my clients, check your temperature. If it is stress or anxiety that you're feeling, or grief that you're feeling, or fear about going to a doctor's appointment, on a 0 to 10 scale, with 0 being completely calm and 10 being totally stressed out, you rate how you feel at the beginning, and then we'll come back and do it after we do the tapping. So I tried to create a tapping this time related to something that's been occurring frequently. Experiencing a sudden job loss is incredibly stressful. It's completely normal to feel a mix of anxiety and anger and disappointment and shame when that happens. With the emotional freedom technique or tapping, we want to focus on, I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead here. You can help lower your stress hormones, as I said, the cortisol, the adrenaline, and calm your nervous system. This is the re-regulating of your dysregulated system due to the stress. How to tap. We're going to use 2 fingers to gently tap 5 to 7 times on each point as we go through the script. You're going to be listening to a guided meditation from me, and I'm going to tell you the points to tap as well as showing you which points to tap. So, again, I gave you all of the points, the side of the hand. That's the karate chop point. So we'll begin with that. All right, we're going to begin with the karate chop. Even though I was let go and I feel so anxious, angry, and ashamed, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Even though this happened and I feel totally blindsided and disappointed, I acknowledge all these heavy feelings, even though I feel a lot of shame about losing my job. I am open to loving and accepting myself right now. Now, we're going to switch to the next round where we're releasing the heavy emotions. Again, we're going to tap through the points while focusing on the negative feelings. We're going to give those feelings a voice and begin the tapping. Top of head. This sudden job loss. I feel so anxious about the future. I am so angry that this happened to me. The deep disappointment in my chest. I feel so ashamed, like I failed. All this stress in my body. It feels so unfair and frustrating. I don't know what comes next. Next round. This panic in my chest, the anger burning in my throat. I didn't deserve this. This heavy weight of shame. What will people think of me? It is safe to feel this anger, acknowledging all of this disappointment, giving my body permission to relax just a little, letting go of the shame. This job loss does not define my worth. Releasing the anger from my muscles, breathing out the anxiety about tomorrow. I am safe in this exact moment, honoring my skills and my value, opening up to new, unexpected possibilities. I will figure this out one step at a time. Take a deep breath, hold it in for a moment, and exhale completely. Check in with your anxiety level on a scale of 0 to 10. If it still feels high, you can repeat the script. Tune in to where your emotions, the anxiety, the anger, the disappointment, and shame feel strongest right now. Where in your body do you feel that stress physically in your body? Do you have a tight chest, a heavy stomach? Does your jaw feel tight? Do your muscles feel tight? Tune into that and restart the tapping round again until you begin to experience another decrease in that. Again, there's no limit to how many times you can do the tapping exercise. Just give yourself time to acknowledge what is and then look at what could be. A lot of times what is that we're catastrophizing it. It feels really bad right now, but it can get better because you're going to be applying for jobs, maybe getting more skills training. You are working towards being reemployed. So I hope this script helps. Again, this is an introduction to EFT tapping or emotional freedom tapping. If you like this and you would like me to do some more, you can drop some comments drop some comments down below and let me know if there's a particular stress or grief or anxiety or fear that you want me to develop a script for. So this is Dr. Carmen. I am not your doctor right now because we're not in a professional relationship together. However, this channel is designed to help you live your best life, optimize your life, and your mental health is included in that because mental health is wealth. So until next time, be well, and I'll see you on the other side.